Hello everybody, welcome to Health Coaching TV. Today I've got a very special guest with me, Rachel Turner. And Rach is the founder of Dandelion Eco Store. And she's here with us today to talk about what we can buy, looking at products and supplements, what to look out for in terms of ingredients and why we need to do that. It's a really important conversation because it can be deceiving when we think we are buying a healthy product or an organic product, but perhaps it's not. So she's got some great tips for us to share, which I'm delighted to have you here, Rach. Thank you.
Hi, Kate. How are you?
Good. So, Rach, just some background. You're the founder of Dandelion Eco Store. It's an online one-stop shop for all our eco-friendly health and wellness needs. And you distribute across Australia. And I know from personal experience how much care and how conscious you are about curating each of your products to make sure that they are the highest quality and the best that are out there on the market, which I love about your site. But importantly, you're also a mum of 3 kids, and so you've used many of these products and done your own research for their health and wellness as well. You're a health coach, you're passionate about helping people improve their healthy habits, and you believe the path to great health starts with good nutrition and positive lifestyle changes. And people also find you at the South Fremantle Growers Market, Farmers Market on a Sunday, won't they?
Yeah.
Great. So, Rach, why did you start Dandelion?
Well, I think I just found I was going to lots of different shops all the time to get all the products that I wanted. And so I just then started sourcing them myself through wholesalers and found myself down at the markets and started growing my shop down there and thought the best thing to do was now to go online to expand my customers. So, then I went online and really that's how I started. I'm passionate about plastic-free, the pollution out there and how damaging the effects of ingesting food that have been in plastic. And also, I find that even with health food stores, the products, just because they're in a health food store doesn't necessarily mean that they're all healthy for you.
So you know that it's important to be buying good quality products, but what does that really mean exactly, and why do we need to be careful? What do we need to look for?
Well, firstly, I never just trust the front of the package. So if it says it's preservative free or superfoods, I saw something the other day that said superfoods, so it was all just marketing, and I always turn over the back and look at the ingredients listed, and most of the time they will have stuff in there that I wouldn't stock in my shop, for one, ingest myself or give to my family. So I just think that's one really important thing to do when buying products. Secondly,
so just on that, Rach, is it fair to say that quite often when there's a trend that takes hold, whether it's superfoods, organics, then people are quick to jump on that with their branding, and then we automatically just think, because our first, I think, intuition is to trust, so we jump in thinking that it's naturally good without even considering looking at the ingredients.
That's right, and even just being in the health section of the supermarket, you're thinking, okay, you're gonna, it's all healthy here, but it's not necessarily. So something that I use every time I look at a product before I stock it is a great app called Chemical Maze. They also have a book out as well, but that basically you just search the product that you're unsure about, because they're all long names and they're not easy to understand. Like, I don't know every single name out there. So I will search it up and it will tell me whether the product is safe and has been tested and whether it's okay. So, and not just with foods as well, it's so important to look at makeup that you're using, shampoos and conditioners, just all personal care products.
And why is that, Rach?
because of all the preservatives that they use, like just for example, sodium benzoate is in a lot of the commercial brands of shampoos and conditioners and foundations. So it's something that you want to avoid.
And that's linked to allergies and cellular disruption.
Yes, totally. That's
and also,
right.
I guess, because the skin is the largest organ, and it is a quick way to be absorbed into the body, isn't it?
That's right, and just like, for example, sunscreens, there's another important one to check the ingredients of that, because, you know, going out in the sun as well, you do want to be wearing sunscreen, but you just want to be careful which sunscreens that you choose, because there's so much to think about. So we've got, you know, GMOs, genetically modified foods, so that foods such as corn, soy, canola, and even just if vegetable oil is listed as an ingredient, we don't know what vegetable oil it is and whether it's a genetically modified one. So I'm really cautious when I'm buying something that has vegetable oil listed as an ingredient.
And it's the same for us as consumers when we're purchasing products, isn't it? Like, to be aware of those ingredients.
Yeah, totally. And, you know, even we're gluten-free, so I'm totally aware of how many ingredients can contain gluten, but you just don't know. So you just need to be looking out for different names, like even sugar, for example, glucose syrup. That's another sugar. It might have sugar listed in the ingredient, but then again, down the list, you've got glucose syrup listed or maltodextrin.
And they're sugars as well.
And they're all sugars, yeah, totally. Supplements, I only stock high-quality supplements. I generally treat food as medicine. So just for example, like eating high vitamin C fruits such as camu camu or gabinge powder, they're really good things to add into your diet. And you absorb 100% of the vitamin C as opposed to a supplement that's synthetic. You're not likely to absorb it all, and it can create imbalances in the body.
Yes, and quite often we'll just go to a supplement because thinking that, you know, it's a supplement and it's okay. However, again, we need to understand the quality of the supplement and the ingredients being used.
That's right. So always check the ingredients listed in the supplement.
Are there any brands that you would recommend in particular?
I really love Green Pastures, the cod liver oil. I think that's fermented cod liver oil. That's a great product. Another favourite, I love AFA, which is high in chlorophyll, and it's great for detoxing heavy metals, which we just naturally absorb through foods that we eat, things that we put in our body.
Is the algae?
Yes, it's a blue-green algae, sorry, yeah. That's one of my favourites. What else? I know you're taking fulvic acid. That's another really good mineral-rich supplement to take. And, yeah, again, like I have a blend of camu camu, gabinge powder, acai and spirulina, which I mix into my smoothies. Smoothies are a great way to...
Beautiful. Loving Earth. I know you've got lots of Loving Earth products on your site.
I know I've got so many, and
I love Loving Earth.
Cupboard.
So I guess the message is, it's you know, to find a good product that you're comfortable with, and you've taken a lot of the guesswork out on your site, and there are lots of great online companies doing what you're doing. There's more and more coming up, isn't there, Rach? However, I think, you know, especially for me, because I know you and your products, is that you do put things in glass. You try and avoid plastic, or it's an eco-friendly product. You're Australia-wide. You support Australian suppliers first. I'm pretty sure that you said. And what else was that? A couple of others. And also the gluten-free and the dairy-free. You know, you're very aware of that as well. And
basically, I've tried nearly every product that if I won't ingest it or give it to my put on my skin, then I'm not going to stock it. So I've done the research.
I know, I love that high ethical standing that you have. Yeah, no, that's awesome, Rach. Thank you so much. Is there anything else that we need to be aware of, keep in mind when we are looking at purchasing things?
I just think it's really important for people to think about the packaging, the plastic packaging that we're using, that our foods come in. Like it's every time I shop now, and I find it really hard for myself to find products that are plastic free. So that is something I'm really passionate about, and I think it's just something I feel people do need to become more aware of. There's so much pollution in our oceans, and even the damaging effects that plastic does to us. It affects our hormones. So that's one thing I have a strong opinion about.
Yeah, fantastic, mate. And I love that you've got your training with Andrea Nakayami in the Foundation of Functional Nutrition. Is that right? So
yes.
We've got that kind of understanding of the body and what it needs, as well as the conscious side of your business. So now I'm also excited because we're teaming up to work together in the next week, which will be fun, with our Brainstorming the Best Breakfast, the workshop and the webinar. So the workshop's on the 12th of August, next Friday, and that's going to be at John Street Cafe in Cottesloe, 10 till 11:30. So if you haven't got your tickets, you want to come along and join us, please do. They are going quickly. We've also got some really nice gifts to give away too, which if you jump onto Facebook and Instagram, you'll see more about that. We've also got the webinar. So following on from that, as part of my Everyday Living series, is the webinar for that too, Brainstorming the Best Breakfast. We're going to share lots of recipe ideas, foods that are great for giving great clarity, focus and energy, and just really anything that we can do to make that morning run smoother and better, so that we can walk out the door tummies full, hearts full, feeling really good about how we've fueled ourselves. So please join us with that. It's going to be great. And Rach, you are going to be sharing a couple of your favourite recipes with us for that, which is good. And I can't wait to try. And I think one of those I'm going to be sharing in my newsletter. So which one is it? I think it's a hit with your guys, isn't it?
The apple crumble.
The apple crumble, beautiful.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit more. Apple crumble for breakfast?
I know. It's the only sweetener it has got in it is honey, and it's just with almonds and shredded coconut.
Yeah.
Apples, of course, and coconut oil.
Yeah.
So I usually make it for afternoon tea, and then I've got breakfast sorted in the mornings. That's generally how I roll in my house. Cook once, eat twice.
Yeah.
I have it for afternoon tea. I make something for afternoon tea. Then if it's not for breakfast, it's for morning tea at school.
Great. Love that.
Straight away, I put it in a little container and it's ready for the next day.
Great idea.
Another tip that I've got for mornings is the thermos has been such a time saver for me. I just have leftovers, heat it up, straight into the thermos, and off they go.
Beautiful. That's a great idea, Rach.
Really...
Is there anything else, Rach? I think is that a...
No, we didn't mention the free shipping.
Yes, so would you like to share that?
Okay. So I'm offering free shipping until Sunday night. So if you go to dandelioneCostore.com.au Australia-wide, free shipping Australia-wide, just go to checkout and put in the code capital K, capital B, capital H, capital C for Kate Barnes Health Coaching, and then lowercase friends. So KBHC friends.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Rach. That's great. And Sunday night, obviously, being the 7th of August.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. Rach, thanks so much for your time. It's been great to chat to you. Can't wait to...
Kate. Thank you so much.
Oh, pleasure.
I look forward to chatting again Tuesday for the webinar.
For the webinar, Tuesday week. And also, catching up for the workshop.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And thanks for sharing so much, Rach. Take care.
No, you too. Thanks, Kate.
Okay.